We're on the road to Anjeh and Holzogh Town. 88% machine, but isn't this a town? Why are there monsters in town? Well, let's take a look. Could it be that this town has been overrun by mechanized menaces? The real answer is, of course, we're in the middle of the Kandarian Empire. Children? Kandari soldiers came through and burned everything! I thought we were in the middle of the Kandarian Empire or something. I mean, I know we passed through Kandari land and didn't actually, find the castle or anything, but I thought this was still, Kandarian land, because they took it over. Are you a Kandarian? No. The people from Kandari came here and smashed everything. I guess we can't live here anymore. My brother and I are going to go to Anjeh. That's where the queen is. Surely she'll help us. Yeah. Keep telling yourself that, kid. Why did the soldiers burn down my house? I can't find my mommy. She's right there. That's... You're the... Oh, wait, no, my apologies. I thought you were someone else. She would never be seen in clothing like that, that's for sure. So anyway, if you've noticed, this is not your average everyday mech. That's right, this is the Mark II. So anyway, Mind Flayer uses electric attacks that one-shots mech-type enemies. So keep that in mind. Electric attacks usually one-shot mechs, Mind Flayer, Gremlin, just give them a little touch. But now I'm out of that, so... An Ifrit, which is the fire version of the Marid I found last level. Fire Water Bane. Why, that sounds dangerous. I summon not fire or water. Attack. Elf. Also, counter poker. Attack. Get him. Show him what you're made of. Oh! Wait a minute. Elf? Elf? Elf. I need help. Caterpoker lost the 1-on-1 because of you. It's supposed to be 2-on-1. Now Tumble Chick has to handle this. Whatever. Get out of here. I don't want to see Elf again. Tumble Chick, attack. He's looking at me menacingly. Protect your master. There it is. Give it to him. That's right. Give it to him. Tumble him. You can attack? So can I. Tumble Chick, get him. That's right. What? Why would it make that noise? Is this... That's right, it is. A key to... You need a key to unlock the water fountain control mechanism. If only I could activate the water. Well, the robots are respawning, so I'll just kind of move on now. I'll move on now. Don't bother me. Thank you. Hello, how are you? Is there any justice in the world? The Kandarians will all be roasted alive by dragons. I missed your first word, sir. If there is any justice in the world, the Kandarians will all be roasted alive by dragons. Have you ever seen such cruelty? Yes. They killed my entire adopted family, the band of the Scorpions. Have you heard of them? Sir? Victor? Soul? Well, Soul's alive. He's basically dead. Inside. I'll see you later. Sir, help! I've lived in this town my whole life, and now look at it. Ruined. Sir, your name is Blind Old Man. What are you looking at? You probably won't believe it, but I used to be an important person. I worked for the royal family. I swore an oath I would never tell a soul what I'm about to tell you, but what is that to a man on his deathbed? Will you listen to the sad story of an old man? Let's see, I got one guy charging at me from behind, another one coming around the corner. Yeah. This was back, 15 or 20 years ago. The current queen was just a little girl then. What nobody knows is that there were 2 princesses. And they were such pretty girls. Oh, don't say that. And smart as a whip, the both of them. But the queen's advisor said she had to get rid of one of them. Why? There would be a fight of the crown, they said. There would be bloodshed, they said. Soulless devils, they were. I was given the job of disposing of the sister. I told her we were just going on a short trip. May the gods forgive me. Well, I haven't seen the sun in 7 years, but I can still see that sweet, innocent face as clearly as if it was yesterday. Are you implying you were the old man in the carriage that didn't exist, actually, because everyone was fairly young in that carriage? Even 20 years later, you'd still, be middle-aged? Not you? Ah! I think you're telling tall tales, sir. Someone, Gnome! And... Gnome, get him! Hit him with a stick! Gnome? Give him the stick! Well, he's powering a pork pig. And honestly, that might all be it takes. Porky Pig! He's dead! Oh, but Gnome... No, stop talking to me. Maybe next time, Gramps. Some stories should never be told. Get him! I'll save you! Gramps, behind you! Ooh, we've got trouble. Summon! Elephant! Using Earth Power-Up! Mega Stomp Blast! Okay. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? These guys are worth a lot of money. I believe all the enemies disappear after this area. Like, if I come back to this town, they're like all gone or something like that, I think. I saw it with my own eyes. And don't I wish I could forget it. The Kandari brought some great beast with them. It sucked the souls out of people while they lived and breathed. Turned them into runestones, just like that. Curse the fell Kandari and their greed, killing innocent people just to make more runestones. So the runestones were not actually being mined, per se, by, hitting rocks. They were actually, Coltrian, now I have your power, Coltrian. That's the guy over there. But they were actually harvesting souls, mining people, if you were to say that. Sir, you rifle through the pockets of the corpse. That's what I would do, DM. I would do that. A key to the water fountain control mechanism. Good. What is this? It is a statue that's been toppled. Probably deserved it. Well, don't look at me. Oh, looks like trouble. Well, time to go for the old insta-kill play. Scythe! Hiya! What? Would you believe? I don't think the scythe can kill them. Hiya! Okay. How about this? Water. Power up. Water up. Dragonite! Big Dragonite damage. Get him! Woo! That's what you wanna see, baby! I'm actually gonna use Berserker here. Oh boy. Alright. Salamander, which is the fire attribute of the same series as Undine, Gnome, Top Gun Charlie. Wait, what's the wood one? Trian. Dryad. Not Trian, Dryad. Dryad. The Dryad. One thing you can try if you run into a tough situation is use a card that draws the enemy to it and away from you. Oh, like the Mole Man or Decoy Pillar. I'm not using those, and I doubt I will. Alright. So this guy, as you might know, Fire Water Bane, not good against fire or water. But what if I used a fire type anyway? Let's find out. Summon Popgun Idiot. Popgun Idiot. Why don't they ever recognize this as a threat? Attack! Blast them. Yeah, so Pop Gun Idiot's gonna do literally no damage. And because it's fire attribute... my cards are worthless here. Earth is basically your only bet. It's fire attribute, so it resists nature. I mean, wood. It's reducing water and fire. So, all you have left is Earth to really do damage. Yeah. Okay. We have a new threat. Big robot. Get him, boys. I said get him, boys. It's shooting missiles. Why that way? Who can say? Boys, I need you to get closer. Boys? Boys, I need you to get a little closer. Just a little, you know, get in there. Stupid idiots. Can you please help me? God. Whatever. Baby dragon, let's go. We got more fish to fry. Oh, yeah? We're gonna go for the boulder toss. I hope I hit. Boulder! I can... Baby dragon! You'll pay for that, you cur! Summon baby dragon! These guys really aren't worth the fight, to be honest. My back! Carbuncle, save me! Carbuncle? Carbuncle's giving it to him. You can hear it. One down. That's right, if you run kind of against where he's spinning, he just stays in place. You can use that to pin him into an enemy, the Carbuncle, and you do big damage. Is that the king? I got chest to get to. How do I get to that chest? But no, really, how do I get to that chest? I've got a fountain to unlock. That's right, I do. So I'll deal with him later. Just a few minutes. We have to jump. I don't think I can jump over the rubble. We have an invisible wall. I'll try though. Where's my health? Around. Was this? I'm sorry, boys. Was this not? Oh, there it is. I don't think Stonegolem's gonna do it unless he punches through the wall. That sounds stupid. Activating water fountain sprinkler system. Now there's water, and because of the water, I now have the ability to get this, of course, the Mind Flayer card. They give it to you so that way when you die to all the machines, you're safe. Sir, I didn't notice you were dead, sir. I need to rifle through your pockets. Or not, I guess. So I'm pretty sure this is just... The water has been poisoned. Oh. Oh. My bad. My bad, fella. I needed that Mind Flayer card, idiot. Whoops. Ahoo. Ahoo. Okay. So I have to figure out if I can hop this wall. So I don't think I can. Yep. As I thought. So go. Well, don't tell me I have to be a fly guy to do it. fly guy. Because that wall does not look breakable. Man! Where's that fairy? I need that fairy. Give me coin, stones! Thank you. Thank you. The reward. You've rewarded me. Alright, King. Do your worst.
Ah, we meet again. I must say I was surprised you survived my little pet. But then, that is the power of the true runestone. Copies can never be as powerful as the real thing, eh? No, I think not. I'm not foolish enough to challenge the bearer of the one true runestone to combat. As long as that runestone never makes it into the hands of the queen, sir. I'm content. Without the real runestone, she'll never be able to use her god-level cards.
God-level cards?
I will win.
You think I need the god cards to beat you?
I must bid you farewell once more. But don't worry, I'm leaving you in good hands. I hope you enjoy my little toys.
I didn't like how he said that. Little toys. Well, we have already faced one of those before. Two of them means no difference. That middle one is the big issue. It's like the Zapper Mark 20 or whatever. Alright. Honestly, Carbuncle has no health. I can't really use it. Activating Hagen. Boomerang Axe Attack. Hiya! That was a lot of damage. In some universe. In some circles, you would say that was a lot of attack. Summon. Summon. Raven. How about Blue? See, the problem with this guy is that his attack spins all the time. So it multi-hits like everything. Alright, I summon the elf, and we'll go this way. Elf, I'm gonna need you to not be an idiot. Because I'm out of juice. I need someone to hit this guy. This guy is troublesome to fight due to his multi-hit attacks. My Dryad is dead. Elf? Elf, I've got him locked. It's all on you and Tumble Chick. Save the universe. Save the world. My wood power went up. That's just what I want to see. Big wood. Cool. Alright. Now I have these to deal with. Get them, boys. It was so stupid when it was on the stairs. Hellish Healing doesn't heal me, if I recall, so I'm just gonna charge and do a done of damage. Kapow. Alright. Well. Elf has proceeded to bug out and he doesn't want to help. He's done. Undine has a ranged attack that likes to hit stationary targets. It's very nice here. Very nice. Skeleton, go. And I'll hit him. See, the problem with this is that he's fire type. And I have Undine out, but it's still decent damage. Get him! Kill him! Make him wish he was scrap! That sucked. 2 stars. Now we saw the tripod blaster thing, the Zapper Omatic, and some Mark II aggressors, as well as the Cold Trents. I'm assuming we're gonna Mark II and a Cold Trent. Oh! The laser bug at 39k! Why, that's a very powerful mech summon. Zap attack A and B. Summon type creature. Quick creature that's hard to dodge. It's a summon, but it's quick. Particularly effective when facing other Runestone Masters. It has relatively low magic consumption. As I look, oh, it only takes 11. That is pretty low. What? Anyway, it has the Search and Zap ability as an enemy. Created by the Kandari, it attacks with a laser beam. It was used in the assault of the Shale. I honestly don't recall how its attacks function. I believe one of those two is similar to its attack in the field, but I can't remember which one it is. And a cold treant that I hope I never have to use. Okay, so I guess the enemy's stayed. I'm kind of concerned. What if I never, filled that poisoned fountain? Was that guy going to be alive? No, he was just going to cry about, being thirsty, and oh man, I'm going to die because I have no thirst. What? I have too much thirst. And then he would die, and then, but when he dies that way, he probably leaves me like a skeleton card. Instead, I filled the water up, and then he just drank it and died immediately. Unless he was never there. Because I don't recall going around that side. Anyway. Tumble Chick is painfully close to its final form, but we have the Cockatrice unlocked. It's a weapon that can petrify. Aims a white cloud of breath in the direction of players facing. The breath can petrify. As an enemy, it basically does the same thing. But we will wait for the final form before making a choice. Skeleton needs to get to 20k. Pop Gun Charlie needs a lot more to go there. I could evolve it into Gargoyle now, and not lose out on a Charlie, but whatever. Rockhagen has still its form. I forgot, I already saw that. Stormhagen is a little ways to go. Pork Pig has its final form of Catabolus, which I can buy in store. So we're gonna evolve it to Golden Pork Pig. And then I think I kick it off my team, because I don't need it anymore. It's painfully outclassed at this point anyway, but even Golden Porky Pig is outclassed. But Golden one can evolve. Ah, it's still here! Good. I hope it never goes away. I hope I always have a Porky Pig in my team. Dragonoid finally reaches its final form of Hydra, a actually very powerful summon. Its poisonous breath can cause particularly damaging poison conditions over a wide swath. It also has an instant death move, so pretty cool. The breath of this 5-headed dragon contains a lethal poison which can be devastating even at long ranges. Up close, the Hydra uses its claws to deadly effect. So we're gonna get that Hydra, even if I never plan to actually use it, because I'm not level 6 water, and that will be some time before I can get there. But it's good to have. The only problem with Hydra is that its attacks, I believe, are kind of narrow? Something like that? Dryad can turn to a treant. I don't care about that. Alright. So... Alright. Just buy a Catabolus in stores, dude. Well, I guess while we've got the money, I pick up a Mole Man. Why not? He doesn't upgrade, does he? Don't tell me he upgrades. Thank you. Okay. So, next time will be the further adventures of Anjeh, where we go to the plains of Roal. Actually, I'm really curious. Let me go back in here. Let me go back in here now that I've cleared the area. I need to know. I have to know. If they say anything different. If they don't, oh well. But I need to know. Yeah, I hope they're all dead from this war. Of course, I'm entering from the area I just... Whatever. I guess that helps for that chest that I probably need to be able to fly to get to. Probably. Well, the enemies are... Not all cleared out, but some of them are. Some of them are gone. I just want to make sure that this isn't a thing that I can punch. No, of course not. They're completely different levels. Alright. The blind old man's still here, that's good. That guy's still dead. That guy's gone. Old man? Children... Well, they were mentioning needing to go to Anjeh, so maybe everyone just left. Why is that guarding that exit now? Ah! Fine. You've made me do this. Yeah, that's right. I knew I was about to level up. I couldn't just not level up. Haha. Yeah, right. Get out of my way. Pathetic. Okay. Nice level up to cap off the episode. So next time, the plains of Wow!